Yeah, so we discovered that there wasn't much psychoactivity that was associated with melatonin. And in the meantime, I had learned about DMT, that it's made in the body. It's incredibly psychedelic. I smoked DMT. The melatonin work was kind of taking me into places that weren't all that interesting. So I switched fields and figured, well, it's now or never. I'm in my 30s. I've got a good appointment at the university. I've got the support of the research unit. And
did you approach them with this idea?
I did. I spoke to my two bosses in psychiatry and on the research unit. And they said, get grants and publish and stay out of the newspaper. Those were the three bits of advice I got. They said, you know what you're doing, so just go ahead and do it and see what happens. I got support, from the university. Well, this was, 1986, 1987, and people really didn't know about psychedelics at that point. They had become forgotten. They weren't being taught in medical school anymore. There was no research going on for 15, 20 years. So even after I began my study, the research unit director used to joke that people in the study room were smoking mushrooms. So he didn't really know what I was doing. He just wanted me to stay out of trouble and succeed.
How bizarre is it to you knowing that research on the mind never stopped, but research on one of the weirdest things you could do to the mind stopped? And it didn't just stop for a little bit. Stopped for how long? 15, 20 years?
20 years,
20 years.
Much, yeah.
That seems insane, doesn't it? That they wouldn't want to study one of the most profound experiences that's available to human beings.
Well, it's important to think of some context, too.